Hey there, YouTubers. Gonna make a cooking video without the cooking. Actually, I'm filming this for the second time because I realized my framing was all messed up. So we're gonna try again. And today is an ode to Sriracha sauce. I know I get a lot of comments about how much Sriracha sauce I use, so I figured I would go ahead and make a video and try to explain on why I like Sriracha sauce. First of all, I've always been a huge hot food fan. I was the guy eating ghost peppers, jalapenos, Thai food, Indian food, as hot as you could get it, spicy as you could get it. I liked it. I would win contests amongst friends, I guess. Not professional contests or anything like that, but I could eat some hot food. But I've never been a Tabasco sauce fan. If you like Tabasco, cool. I'm not a big fan, just because it's got heat, but there's no flavor to it. I don't like the flavor of it. But Sriracha, and especially the Rooster sauce, it's got flavor that I really like. I would guess a large part of it is because there's garlic in it. Has a lot of garlic. And as an Italian, you know, I've grown up on garlic. I can't get enough garlic. There's probably a good chance when I was a baby it was ground up and put in my formula. So garlic and chilies together works for me really, really well. The great stuff about this, especially if you're in a Class B RV, is it's a small bottle. You know, you don't always have enough room to carry all the different peppers and chilies and all that kind of stuff that you would need to make your own kind of hot sauce. So you just use this bottle. This bottle fixes everything. Now, I get accused of putting it in everything. Well, I don't think I put it in everything. And I'm one of the weird people, not a huge fan of hot sauces on eggs for some reason. I don't even understand why, which is like opposite from everybody else. But I don't know. With eggs, I like pepper. Go figure. But I get accused of putting in everything. This is a Sriracha mug because, you know, once you grab hold of something, you got to get little trinkets to show that you like it. No, there's no Sriracha. It's just coffee. I also found this. This is from the same company, Hu Fong, and this is a garlic sauce and chili paste. And I haven't used it yet, obviously. Well, not obviously. You don't know if it's been opened or not. It hasn't been opened. But this should come in real handy. And then, as I was saying before, this small bottle being really portable, I also heard that they're getting ready to make gallon jug sizes, so I'm in for that. I'm all in. But I also picked up this little bottle of it. I mean, anything that has a lanyard that you can hook onto your belt for hot sauce on the go, Sriracha to go. That's what I'm talking about. So if you go somewhere where they're just not handling their business right, you got a little pick-me-up for it. There's times I was out of control, honestly, before. And it didn't bother me eating it, but my body was paying easy way, nice way, clean way. There are after effects if you eat too much hot food. And I was starting to experience more after effects than I was happy with, so I kind of dialed it back. And I found that Sriracha has a nice blend of good flavor, a little bit of heat to it, and it doesn't hurt me later. There's really no easy way to say that, is there? But again, I don't think it's that hot, but it's got a really good flavor. So I've done this twice now because I saw the framing and I wasn't in the frame. It was like cutting me off here. So if I piece any of that in there, there's your fair warning that I already filmed this once. And if you do videos, if you do something once and decide, oh, I'm going to refilm it, you can never get it the way you wanted it the first time. You know, it just, I don't like how I said this. I don't like how I said that. It's very difficult refilming stuff for me personally. I don't know if other people suffer from that. But a viewer, Duwaka is his screen name. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sometimes it's tough on YouTube. Sent me a private message with a link to a video about the creation of this company, and I had never seen it before. So if you have Amazon Prime, I know you can watch it there. Just, search Sriracha in Amazon Prime, and that video is one of the options that'll come down. Friggin' awesome. I mean, it's an inspirational story. A guy, an immigrant who came to America through a long journey without a penny in his pocket, formed this company, and over years has brought it to the success it is. And the man has never spent a penny for advertising. He doesn't have to. It's Rooster sauce. It's Sriracha. He doesn't need to advertise it. You try it, you like it, you buy it. End of story. And the guy can barely keep up with production. But if you get bored and you got a half an hour, watch that video. It reminds you that good ideas can become very profitable, and hard work can become very profitable. So I already did it once. I'll have to do another one. As you can see, the remnants of the last one. You can't go on about Sriracha and not do a taste test. A little challenge. Now I could probably chug the whole bottle, but I would pay for it. That's not enough. People are going to call me out whichever way I do it, aren't they? Again, I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just trying to tell you it's got some heat to it, but it's not going to kill you. So let's go ahead. It doesn't flow down because it's got body to it. Shoot, I can't chug water. But there we go. We got it. And it's got heat to it. I'm not going to try to pretend it doesn't. But I don't think it's overly hot. I don't think it's going to kill you. It's good stuff. It's good for you. It tastes great. It helps your cooking. If you're RVing, it's a great thing to have to keep in your RV to add a little bit of spice to your life. And without spice, what's life? So there we go, YouTubers. My little ode to Sriracha sauce. Have a great and wonderful day. This is, a lot of people will call it Rooster sauce. To me, this is the one I like. I've tried a few other ones. I think Texas Pete makes a version, and now it's gone so mainstream that there's artisan versions of Sriracha sauce everywhere. But I kind of like the Rooster sauce. I got a family member who's also a hot food nut, but he's a fan of Tabasco sauce, and personally, I'm not a fan. I don't like the flavor of it, and I don't think it's all that hot, but I really don't like the flavor. I would rather get spicy food than just somebody drenching something with Tabasco sauce and killing any chance of having flavor on it. But that's my opinion. That's why we're all different. When I make burgers and stuff like that, I'm not a fan of real sloppy, messy food. So I add a lot of stuff in the mix when I make a burger or something like that. If I'm wrapping anything in a tortilla, it's gonna get Sriracha on it. But again, I don't feel I have to put this on everything, even though it usually appears that I do. There's just things this goes with, and it goes with really well. You see people out there doing challenges and all that stuff. We're gonna get to one of those later, but I'm not gonna chug a whole bottle to prove to you I can chug a whole bottle, and I don't want to waste it. It's my last bottle. This might only last me till the end of the day. That's a joke. I should get another couple weeks out of that, I think. Important safety tip. Do not put Sriracha sauce or any type of hot sauce in your refrigerator. The cold of your refrigerator will break down the heat in your sauce, and you'll lose the little kick that it has. There's probably some real deep explanation on what refrigerating does to hot sauces. I read a couple different places where it said don't do that because it'll break down the heat. I believe it. I don't know all the research, but sometimes I just take people's words for it. I don't do the Adam Richman thing. If you've seen his Man vs. Food where he got into all the hot stuff, I'll eat anything hot, but it's not a contest to me anymore. I like the heat, and as I described earlier, I could go into some unseemly stories about the consequences of hot sauce, of going ballistic. And this isn't ballistic. But sometimes you gotta learn to tone it down a little bit. It serves another purpose for me, traveling with the two goofball cats. This is a good cat deterrent. If they're trying to investigate too much my meal, I just put a little bit of this around the plate and they go away. So because talking about Sriracha so much, you got to do some kind of a little bitty challenge. So if you like hot stuff, do a little challenge like this. It's just a shot glass. There we go. I don't need to brim it over or nothing. I'm not trying to impress anybody, but there we go. And it is hot, but it's not kill you hot. But the blend of the garlic and the chilies, it really works nice. It's good stuff. And it's good for you. So there we go, tubers. There's my little ode to Sriracha sauce, Rooster sauce. Again, this is probably my favorite brand, but as I get out and about more, I'll try out some other ones. And if you like hot sauce, Sriracha is a great thing to have, just to, even if you don't like hot, just use a little bit of it to spice up your stuff and give it some flavor. Because when you're traveling in a small class B, it's hard to keep all the ingredients you need. In a bottle, you got help. And it's good help. It's good stuff. And it's good for you. So have a great and wonderful day.